today on the Local Buzz, we will like to welcome Jackie of Musical Theatre Anthem. Hey, Jackie, how are you doing? Thank you
I'm
for
doing great. Thank you so much for having me.
Jackie. Can you give us a quick intro of who you are, why MTA is your passion, and how MTA has become quite a staple in the Anthem community?
Oh, well, thank you so much. I'm Jackie. I have been in Anthem for, 16 years living here. And 13 years ago, my husband, Jeff, and I decided that there needed to be an organization, a theater that would let all kids and adults participate, and something really a staple, like you said, to the community, a way to give back to the community. And so we started MTA, a Musical Theatre of Anthem, 13 years ago. I've been performing ever since I was young, in elementary school, and graduated with a degree in creative arts and musical theater. And my husband's degree is in entrepreneurial management, and he has an MBA. So we sort of figured together we could do this venture. So it's been a wonderful ride so far, and we want to keep going for as long as we can.
And why did NTA, of course, like you said, you have children and adults in your productions, but it does really focus on the youth and really cultivating youth theater. What was your passion behind that portion of it?
Well, after working at a number of theaters in the Bay Area in California, a lot of them have all-inclusive programs. So, it's like a pay-to-play. Like if you want to be on a soccer team, you pay and you get to be, playing soccer. I didn't like the idea of, cutting children, not allowing them to participate, because then how would they grow and learn the skills of musical theater if they never got to be in a show? So just having that model and that business model was something new to, the area, but really something new to Arizona. It hadn't really been done. Now, many other theaters are doing something very similar. But that was sort of my passion, letting everyone get to play.
I remember a little side note. We have a Temple Theater in Sanford, North Carolina, where I'm from, and I remember being Little Bo Peep in a play. I was in a play once, and I wore a blue dress, and I was Little Bo Peep. That's about as far as it went in the theater space for me. So.
And sometimes that's how it goes. Sometimes people try and they realize, maybe I'm going to stick to sports. Or we have people who do sports and theater. We have people who are just diehards, and every show they're there. And some of those people are going to pursue this for a living. Some of these people are not. So just even watching our alumni and how they're doing now, we have some that are living in New York, and some that are pursuing, solo artist careers, and some that are working, for social justice and in sales, or just really runs the gamut. So it's great to see that the skills that we provide at MTA, it's not just for, performing, it's to be a team player and to learn how to come on time and be responsible and organized. So lifelong skills.
And just being able to stand up in front of a crowd.
Yes, public speaking. Yes,
that's a lot right there. It's good. So, with everything that's going on, I know you guys, I believe June 8th. So this week, you guys have opened back up to where the participants and all have come back. You're doing more regularly scheduled auditions, classes, events, things of that nature. Can you talk a little bit about how you guys have prepared and are ready to welcome people back to your theater?
Yes, I sure can. Well, before we quote unquote reopened, it's almost like we never really closed. We closed physically, but behind the scenes, we first started and put together. Jeff actually put together a video, "Better Days," which is a song by the Goo Goo Dolls, but it's something that that our outreach group has performed in the past. So I took past members of outreach, they're in their 20s now, and current members of outreach, and we did a number to kind of start the inspiration flowing. Then, as I'm seeing that we can't, physically open, so well, what can we do, right? There's got to be things we can do. So we actually did 2 virtual talent shows, and we did 2 Zoomsicles, which were huge feats. It was a wonderful experience. We had kids from all over the U.S. We had a child from Colorado, a child from Virginia, all over the Valley, and put it together. And even though it was, 80 to 100 hours of video editing, we did live Zoom webinar, and then we did pre-recorded things and socially distanced. Obviously, it was all from the comfort of their own homes. Costumes, everything. So it was a really, really wonderful experience. There's still tickets, even people can buy the opportunity to see that, because then we recorded the whole thing and put it up on a YouTube link. So that's what we were doing during all this time. So we never really stopped. And then in the midst of all that, we were thinking, okay, how are we gonna reopen? So we are following, obviously, all of the CDC and WHO guidelines. We are rehearsing Annie right now. We have a cast number of 31, but with 7 to 8 staff members. We rehearse in 4 different rooms, and then in each area, they all have their X's. They're kind of assigned seats. No cast member touched the same props. They don't have the same costumes. They don't share anything. They wear masks as they're rehearsing. The staff wears masks. And we take their temperature as they come in, and we have a log of their temperature. So if they came in and they were 98, and the next day, we have it noted, okay, then they're 98.6. So they have their own little chart. Washing hands upon entry, dismissal, before lunch, after lunch. We have varied dismissal times, varied lunch times. So really keeping those numbers small and controlled. And with the amount of staff I have, they have little belt packs that have wipes and hand sanitizer, just everything you can imagine, walkie-talkies. So when a parent comes to get their child, we call them on a walkie-talkie. They do not enter the building. The audience members, we are requiring them to wear masks, and we will also be social distancing in the audience. So unfortunately, we can only sell a portion of our house size, which is going to greatly affect our ticket sales, but we still wanted to be able to open safely. So we are using EPA registered products that we were able to order through one of our stage managers is also an esthetician. So she has access to the special products. So we're able to order through her, and, touchless hand sanitizers, you name it. So we have all of that information actually posted on our website, so people can see what we're doing to safely reopen.
So Annie is your first production. So it sounds like if I wanted to come see Annie, like you said, I can go to your website to buy my tickets, to see guidelines, to know what the protocols are, the whole shebang, to make sure that I am fully prepared to go see your first show.
Everything is online for from tickets to auditions to classes to workshops, to support for program advertising, things like that. Everything is available online, but there's also contact information if they want more details.
So other than Annie, what other productions do you have scheduled for this year?
Well, we have a jam-packed summer because we had to cancel one production that was planned for spring, and then we postponed another. So we're dark in the summer for about 2 to 3 weeks, where we're only dark 2 weeks this summer. So we have Annie going on right now with rehearsals until June 18th, and performances are June 18th to the 20th. Then we have our Summer Performing Arts Institute, which is June 22nd to 26th, and that's for ages 6 to 18. And that's where they get a full week of training. They kind of rotate between the disciplines. They get electives, improv, all this fun stuff that happens that week with a scheduled performance on the final day. Then we have Disney's Cinderella, which that is July 5th through 12th in a workshop format, but full-fledged performances, lights, costumes, you name it. Then we have a week of improv for ages 10 to 19, I believe, or 10 to 17. And that is with the wonderful Jim Gordias. He is the king of improv. So that's sort of like a class format with a final performance. We limit that group to usually about 10 people. It's going to be around 10. Then we have a minis program that same week as well, and that's for ages 3 to 5. That's currently limited to 10 kids with 4 instructors. And they'll have little X's on the stage like they normally do. We already try to social distance the minis. And then we have Disney's Moana, which is super exciting. And that is July 19th to August 1st is the rehearsal and performance period, with performances July 30th to August 1st.
Whoa, so there's not taking a break for you guys. This summer is jam-packed.
Yes. I have
I
have about, anywhere from 13 to 15 staff members kind of rotating and working. So they're all pretty busy. Even one of our staff members who's directing Moana and choreographing it, she used to live here and she has worked with us since the day we opened, a very dear friend, Sherry Henderson. She's flying in from Georgia. She flies in every summer to direct and choreograph. So she'll be back, and it's going to be a great, great summer with lots of great learning and high quality performances.
Oh, wow, that is a ton. And I know, like, again, a little bit about me, but growing up, summer camps were like, my mom would just send me to back summer camp. I said, this is a great, summer camp to do, whether it's the improv or one of the acting or one of the performances, because, oh my gosh, you can learn so much in 1 week's time, huh?
Yes, for sure. Keep them busy.
So if, like, I know we can go to the website, like you said, but to buy tickets, that's the best way. To learn more about all these awesome workshops and classes, and to audition for any upcoming performances, all of that can be done through your website. Is there anything else we should know if we have parents who are looking, for more information on the audition and classes and things of that nature that they should be aware of for those kind of things?
Yes, I think a couple things, definitely contacting us with more detailed questions via email or phone is always welcome. We also have an FAQ section on our website that kind of breaks some things down. And, very most importantly, I should say, the CDC guidelines and what we're doing to keep everyone safe is on there as well. And, knowing that when you participate in something with MTA, we want to make sure that they are learning all of the time. So when they come in, they are really ready and excited to learn. Even if something is only a 1 week process, they're going to take away so much just from that. So, and it's a varied, a range of offerings. Anywhere from, if you're someone who maybe doesn't like to sing, then number one, that doesn't mean that there's not a part for you in a musical, because we will find parts for everyone. But also our improv is just a kind of a straight acting comedy kind of deal that a lot of people who are just kind of in that niche, they feel really comfortable with.
Yeah, so you just do it. See if you like it. You never know. Just do it.
You never know.
Real quick, I know we talked about how, like, the business community, you have opportunities for them to not only advertise in your programs, but you have sponsorship opportunities. Can you just touch base a little bit more on how the business community can get involved with MTA?
Yeah, I sure can. The business community has been very supportive of us, especially the Anthem Chamber. We welcome all of their support. So a couple things that we have is we have program advertising that you can either do per show, or you can do by the season, or you can do a couple shows, different size advertisements. You're also featured on our website with a link to your business. And then we offer per show sponsorships, which are different than our program advertising, because our program advertising is that physical playbill. The per show sponsorships, we offer limited ones where you can, display your business cards or flyers or whatever you have in our lobby. And we mention you at the curtain speech, and we offer, tickets and things like that. So definitely different ways to get involved. Facebook shout outs. We have over 7,000 followers on Facebook and in our social media. So we'll link your website or anything that you want to say about it. We get that out there as best as we can to kind of let our community know who's supporting us as well. You know, it's Annie is the show about being optimistic, right? The sun will come out tomorrow. So that we felt was the great way to start our reopen, and just to have that positive and optimistic attitude, because we just have to move forward and we have to be positive, and we have to keep the arts alive. Otherwise, especially something like theater is going to be the first thing to go, and we just can't have that. These kids, it's their lifeline, a lot of them. So we just appreciate all the support from the community. And Annie is going to be sold out super fast. I think we've sold out almost all of our tickets already, but we will have opportunities to see things, and then hopefully as the guidelines loosen, then we'll be able to open up more seating. But of course, as of now, it's limited opportunity, but they can also see what we've done over Zoom. Tickets are available still for purchase for those 2 Zoomsicles that we did, which were really great too.
And give us your website one last time.
Yes, it's musicaltheatreofanthem.org.
And there you go. If you are looking for something to do, or if you're looking for something for your children to do, check out Musical Theater of Anthem. Yes. And I want to say thank you, Jackie, for taking a few minutes to talk and update us on all the awesome things that you're doing over there. And thank you for bringing you and your husband bringing this theater to Anthem. I know it's been a big hit with everybody, and what you're doing for the community is really great.
Well, thank you, Mary Ellen. I so appreciate your support and the exposure. We're just grateful to be part of the community.
And just to remind everybody, if you enjoyed watching this local buzz, and please share it, comment, like it, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel, as we will continue to promote other awesome people in the community as well.